Blessings family and welcome to another video. How is everybody so far? We know things are going everywhere. Everybody are go through them things, but we want to say stay strong and keep pushing forward. So in this video, you will be hearing from Foota Hye sharing his condolences to the family of Aidonia. Yes, and we already have seen on the media where Aidonia and his wife lost their only son. So we still want to continue to say condolences. And I'm going to make you hear from Foota Hye what I'm have to say. He is also gonna win on the comment that Shensia made on her post on Twitter that says Bob Marley is bigger than Michael Jackson. Guys, if you not go over Twitter and check the comments on the post, it's a whole lot. People agree, people disagree, people provide evidence to say why them agree, people provide evidences to say why they disagree, and that is it. But anyway, make we listen what Foota Hye have to say.
Morning, people, morning. I'm morning now, afternoon. Well, the clock there's at 10:25, but afternoon. Is it? Anyway, just want to say, deepest condolences to Aidonia and the whole family, condolences to Megan. Royal Entertainment, we're going, I can do. Me lose my mother, right? Me lose my mother, me cry like a cow, like me a ball eye water and nose not to run out of my nose and them something. It was horrible. But remember my mother bring me here. So it hurt me bad. But it would have hurt her more if me did drop out while she alive. I can't even start imagine what it feels like to lose a child. Is it me? Especially at such a young age, you know what I'm saying? And him not live the full potential of life or not, you know what I'm saying? Then as far as I know, I'm Megan only child. And as far as I know, I don't know only child. And there's no replacing a child anyway, even if you have more than one. But I mean, like, if you have more than one, you know, you're trying to, I never know the King Khalif. Alright, why it shocked me so much now. I never know say Khalif sick and nothing to him at all. And when them say cancer, I say, I never hear say Khalif. Well, them do a good job of keeping the public out of them business where that is concerned, you know. That's nobody never really knows, say. In sickle, I'm have cancer, you know. But one more I do one of them do, you know. One more I do one of do is like, it's hard for me to tell him to do this, but in the midst I'm pain, because through every negative situation, there's a positive impact or outcome. And you see a faith in God will make you know, say, although this feeling is so horrible and this thing is so horrible, there is some level of good, you understand, where I got derived from it. And once you're strong in your faith in a God, you will allow God to make it play out, and you know what was the blessing surrounding all of this, you know what I'm saying? But me know right now it's rough, right, where I don't know Megan have to do be ultimately strong for them own sanity, because them something you will mad you. Them thing you will mad you. So, you know, you have to just stand up in your faith in the Almighty and be strong. Be as strong as possible. Because you have to be strong for yourself, and you have to be strong for your future. You have to know, say, alright, you're still there, and Megan's still there, and the mission not complete yet. Because the mission is complete, you know, they're gone. You know what I mean? So you have to look on the brighter side. God have a place for Khalif in heaven. him need him now. You understand what I say? So, more did it just strong up and know say, yeah, him son a soldier and the Almighty need him right now at this particular moment. You understand what I say? Because God's timing is impeccable, you know. God's timing is never by accident. God's timing is always right at the right time. So the mission might be bigger than what we can see now because we're in a human form and within a human domain. So we can't see beyond what's actually happening in front of us. But, you know, we have to just pray and know say, him in the bosom of the Almighty, and, you know, him are going to help make him parents them stronger, you see me? Because, as we know, the flesh is temporary, but the soul is everlasting, you get me, answer? It really, 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 really hurts, that it really, really hurt. It really, really hurt, but Diddy just strong up here, son. You know what I'm saying? No matter where you have to find it from, you have to find the strength and be strong. Megan have to be strong too. Because we see enough people just have post and Diddy. We have to post for the two of them. The two of them have to strong in union. Imagine how she feel. Imagine how she feel if we feel so empty and we never close to Khalif like that, and I'm parents them only child. It rough, man. So we have to pray for both of them. We have to pray for strength for both of them. Both Aidonia and both Megan. You understand? And we have to bless them union and pray for them so that them can even make a next youth and, you know, try to move forward, even though you can never really move forward, but just the strength to carry on. You see me? Yeah, strong up. No depression, no suicide thoughts, no. I don't want nobody call the people them, I depress them, leave them, give them time. This I want serious something. You see me? I say not call them, allow the people them. If anything you send a text, don't try call them phone right now. Leave them, make them grieve and make them release them emotions and everything. Do not call the people them phone. Send text when them ready. When them ready, them read the text and answer. You understand what I say? When them kind of something people love to call for sure so them feel sorry or them hurt, not you don't need to show that now. Send a text, do not call the people them phone that. Make the people them have a moment to release and unleash them hurt and them pain and them emotion. Them don't need nobody to call them phone right now, Bridget. You see what I say? Big man thing. Feel away. Rough, it rough. I see now them I say, Raheem Sterling have to leave World Cup because of family emergency. No, say, I'm close to that family there. Alright, now me head hurt because I don't know how I go on. Because if you have to leave World Cup, it's something serious. So, that again now have me nervous, like, because he's a close family friend and, you know, me don't want to hear nothing about it. You see me? So I don't know what it is yet, but I pray for Raheem Sterling and his family, you know. That's everything alright, you get me? Oh, so much things happening in the world, boy. So much things to see right now. I gotta live and dwell upon the Aidonia something too long. Come on, give them a chance to work on themselves. I don't want them on the internet to talk too much about it. We send our condolences. We pray for them have strength. We pray for them have strength and overcome the emotional turmoil that what them go through of losing their only child to cancer. As you remember, lose my mother to cancer. So we just say condolences and love from me and everybody else. When I see a post it,
Foota Hye is now gonna weigh in on the comment that Shensia made on our post that Bob Marley is bigger than Michael Jackson. He's gonna share his views, his thoughts. Once again, if you're new to the channel, let me know what you think about what Shensia said, and let me know what you think about what Foota Hye is about to say.
Now, Shensia, I don't know if she use it as a blanket to cover over what go on. See? So, she say Bob Marley bigger than Michael Jackson. Now, I'm going to give my 3 cents on that. In idea, some people are going to vex. But, you know, I'm going to just start the truth and done. See? So, I don't know if she use it as a blanket or a screen to cover up all of the other dramatics that are going on, but it doesn't really matter. She raised a good topic, and I think it needs to be discussed. Anyone of my celebrity friend them want to join in on the live and give you them 3 cents on that topic, yeah? Fine. But me, I got to tell you my honest facts, because when I say opinion, me I go on the facts now. See? So, we know say Michael Jackson is undoubtedly great. One of the world's greatest vocalists / entertainer. We also know that Bob Marley is one of our greatest vocalists / entertainer. Right? We know say Michael Jackson leave a great legacy of both music, memories, and a trust where they are acknowledge and use at the same time. Bob Marley also left a great body of music, zine, whole heap of memories, and a great trust, an estate. Okay? So, what you say, you don't agree with Bob Marley one of our best vocalists? Or you say Michael and one of our best vocalists? What you say? Come and understand what you say. You not agree with me on the vocal part? What you mean? I don't understand. Anyway, now I got really pay that no man. So, Yanni, what happened? We are asked what happened to me, Edva. What's the problem? So, anyway, as you say, so what me I say is now, Zane, we got so boom, and we're going to analyze the 2 artists, right? The 2 artists, them, very dominant in the world. If you ask me, Michael and Bob Marley are the 2 most dominant artists of eternity. See? I'm wrong, I'm right. Bob and Michael are the 2 most dominant artists of life. Me would have said that. Overall in the artist world, Zine, you know, mega black a person, yeah? You come here with a lot of negative, Yanni Boo or what you want name. Come over here for trace and have a negative impact on my life. God go with you. Black you right now. People remember badges still a buy, so you can buy badges, right? Anyway, what I'm saying is, Fire is 16, I'm glad you joined the live. Zine, and any celebrity where they on the live, anybody in the music mainly would have say selector. Any selector with up on the live or radio personality. We want to join the live after me done say what me I say. And make we have a talk based on my facts so me I got drop here now. See it? So watch this now. Bob Marley and Michael Jackson are the two most dominant. Me soon add the list and me I finish say what me I say first. And then we can add and talk, right? So so Bob and Michael are the two biggest things we ever see in our life, right? But we're going to differentiate who bigger than who. See? Shensia said Bob bigger than Michael, and she upset a whole heap of people, you know. And a whole heap of people are clatter, you know. And a whole heap of people agree with her, and a whole heap of people disagree with her. So me think it only right, as me as the viral king, Zine, to give my 3 cents pan the whole greater situation, right? Alright. I'm gonna say this plain and straight. If we're gonna talk region, right? Bob are the biggest thing out of our region. Michael are the biggest thing out of him region, which is the big old America, right? I'm going to say this. Bob is by far bigger than Michael Jackson. To me, Bob is by far bigger than Michael Jackson to me. Okay? And I'm going to explain. Don't get me wrong. Michael Jackson is one of my favorite. But when we are going to have the talk now, if you say, who bigger, Bob Marley bigger than Michael Jackson by 1 billion mile. See? And it's not because I'm Jamaican why I'm saying that. I am going to explain to you why I say that. Now we are in the era of social media and going viral. See? Bob never have the help of the internet. When Baba dominate, a letter people are write. A letter people are write. And when you write a letter, it take 1 month or 2 months to reach. See? Bob did uncle have music pan Saturday. For show him look at 2 video them. Remember good? Bob never have no big old multi-quazillion dollar company a fight for show him. Remember what America did have? America have the big news entity them and thing. Remember Bob never get no Pepsi endorsement. Remember say Bob not get none of the tool them when Michael did have a work for him. Also, remember, Michael had a family structure where they helped propel him. He was the smallest one. As lead singer, him after picnic sorry for thing they were work for him. You understand? Michael had so many things going for him that you cannot even compare Michael Jackson to Bob Marley little tour. You understand? It's just the truth. Bobby Deron, Aretha Franklin, them and be people, Diana Ross and be people, the amount of help Michael did have. Bob never have no help. You understand what I say? So there is no way we can even compare Michael to Bob. Bob do this from the dirt. Bob never have no family member who in a music. Bob never have no rich family where help him. Bob never affiliated with no rich virgin. Me know something about Bob. Remember Bob them used to have a fight for going to the studio. You know? Bob them used to have work with them cutlass and them thing there. You know? Go studio. You know? I'm planning to chop up all the gate man you know, if you go inside. You know? Remember, you know, that's why Bob love Alan Skill Cole so you know. Because I'm the good friend we're serious. Once Bob I say this way I deal that him I deal with. Even in the afterlife, Bob bigger than Michael Jackson. Even after death. Even after the two of them dead, Bob shows that him still. Bob bigger than Elvis Presley, the Beatles, everybody. Bob Marley is the biggest artist of all times. And there's no question about it. Because Michael, to me, is the second biggest artist of all times. Just because of what Bob did have to do to reach the levels here. Bob do it without help. When Chris Blackwell them forward, Bob them done a shot on the place already. And I rub out Kenny Rogers them and I rub out some man. You understand what I say? So, it's not even a comparison. You get me I say? For Bob, Zine, and Michael name even in the same conversation as who are the greatest of all times. Means that Bob are the greatest of all times. Flames 876 and if you agree with me. The truth is there. If you don't want to agree, your business that. Bob never have where Michael have. So why is Bob being marked with Michael as the greatest? It shouldn't be even it shouldn't even be a conversation. And we can prove to you say Bob bigger than Michael. I guarantee you, every party you go Bob play for the night. Whether early or late. Michael no must play. Don't get me wrong, Michael great. Michael have huge songs. Michael have big giant song. Remember Michael are one of the quote them. But Bob play more than Michael. Bob more relevant than Michael. Bob can play 4 o'clock in the morning. Bob can bust it dance at any time. Bob never come off a Billboard chart. Either in the 1, 2 or 3. I saw Bob thing go. Not joke no night. Bob are the greatest. Bob sold out stadium with 100,000 people when he never have what Michael have. I work for him. Michael have a whole thing I work for him. Michael them up on the biggest billboard them in America. Every highway you go, you see them. Every TV you turn, you see Michael Jackson them. And Bob beat all of that. Bob are the biggest thing ever live in a human form as a music. Somebody say, what's your name? Elevate as some stay. Say, you say Bob did used to have to work with Cutlass about fight for what? You don't know what you talk about. You did that? Okay. So this is a person now where want to be stupid. I'm not even going to disrespect you today, okay? But I'm going to enlighten you. So because you never did it, you don't know the history. Okay, I'm going to speak to you now and tell you how me know Wally about Bob. Me might know more about Bob, certain things about Bob, than some of them kids them. You know why? Because me affiliated with somebody named Leroy Epton siblings. If you know about the Eptons, go do your research. Leroy Siblings is one of the greatest musicians Jamaica have ever seen. You understand? He's just not promoted and documented like how Bob them it set up them thing for promote. You understand? Alton Ellis are one of the greatest too. He's just not promoted like that. You understand? Because that's the difference with Bob. Bob have a different vision. You understand? And Bob thing did so spiritual. it just couldn't remain hidden. Them man are more laid back and calm now. See? Some more you listen. Just when Bob them a forward a studio, Leroy siblings them did inside already. I build a rhythm and I make song for Sir Cox and that, okay? So go do your research. When Bob them a forward a studio, I try come in there, siblings them in a studio work already as instrumentalists, as bass key player, bass guitar I used to play, and play rhythm and bag of thing. Remember Sir Coxon a building a rhythm? Him just own the studio and them thing there. You understand me I say? Yeah. So you have to know these things, okay? Yeah man, learn them something there. So and Bob alone know Bob's story them. You see me? I remember Bob them after the gangster thing to get in the studio. Remember say, in a them time the no labor right couldn't vice either. That's why the whole other era of music there be a PNP. Because the studio there don't near to jungle there so. Studio one studio there near to down jungle there so. And the labor right can't come out there. So I pay a PNP end up at the studio. Ask me when I know them things there. Me not just boss and par the young people when me just a boss. I be an elder me a par with Pat Kelly them, Ken Booth them, Leroy Sibbles, Freddie McGregor get well soon, Freddie. You see me? All of the elder them. So me I hear the elder story them from a long time. I want to you man. Elevator summit you don't know me dog. And you don't know me history. Me the own greatness from a beginning of the business. You understand? Yeah, team, me a PNP too, but check the history. Me I tell you, John Walt, the whole of them are a PNP. The first set of labor right artists, I must say Josie Whale them, you know. And Father Uri them, you know. At them, I first set of labor right them, you know, I think, you know. The whole studio one thing, a PNP thing, you know. Ask anybody when know the history of the music. No labor right could advise. Labor right just have to deal with badness, them couldn't deal with music. All know you're not a whole for labor right artists. A little bit of labor right artists you have. So me I tell you say, Bob them. Chef up now till late man. And that start the program. So remember this now. Bob them a PNP too, you know. Bob them a PNP. Don't get it twisted. Sometimes people might fear to talk to Bob International and Bob are the Pride and Joy of Jamaica. But Bob a big PNP. Bob a junglist a Remites. Want to know about the thing? Studio one a PNP studio. Everybody know that. So Bob them, remember say all the man who used to work at the Gator studio a bad man, you know. Knife you up right now, you know. Go for him spin barrel and shoot you too, you know. Music and one jokes on music rough, you know. Music rough, you know that. And PNP control music from the beginning because Studio One in a PNP zone. The labor right could have got in a Studio One. You can't ever come up this. You can't pass nowhere down a Tarrington Bridge or them places where you go up a Slipe Road. Go do what? You're mad? You want to get your head open in a 40 pieces or get ratchet stop till a week. You have to stay on a labor right side. Then time that politics thing dark. I want to hear member say, yeah, a boy whenever used to want take Bob record them in a radio station, blackout Bob in a whole heap of thing you don't know, you know. You just see Bob and just say, Jamaica and Bob and them turn Bob in the Pride and Joy of Jamaica. Then they tell you how hard Bob have to fight to even get him song play upon the radio. You know how hard Bob have to go. Remember, a pickaxe stick, Alan Skill Cole and Bob them used to walk with, you know. You understand what I say? Brother, remember say Tarrington Park and remember say my father, at Jonestown my father come from, you know. When my father left St. Catherine and come at one at Jonestown. No found no know. Miss Ailey my grand auntie, you know. From around Havana, you know. Kakalito dead pan Bogle funeral day, I'm a cousin, you know. Kyla boy, them are my family, you know. Mitzilos, them are my family, you know. Mikey lost my family. I took me to walk and talk about my family, them, you know. Members of jungle, I'm a place, you know. Me a junglist by blood, you know. You see me? So I have to know them something. So what I tell you, say, Bob, it wasn't an easy road for Bob. For Bob even get play. Alright, before it reach play, for Bob even get in at the studio was a struggle. You understand what I say? For Bob even get in at the studio, down a studio one was a struggle. So what more I want to understand, say now. Zine, more want to understand, say, because of how hard Bobby Daffy go to get recognized, Michael cannot be bigger than Bob. Zine, when Bob reach certain level, Bob surpass Beatles, Kenny Rogers, Stevie Wonder, everybody. Bob make them have to stand by the wayside and wave to Bob when Bob drive past. Bob dominate the whole world. And Bob still a dominate up to now. Even in the afterlife, Bob still a beat Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, and the whole of them bad. Because Bob Marley's legacy has been secured by his sons and daughters and his wife. The Bob Marley estate and the legacy of Bob Marley is one of the most solid and protected estate in the world. Bob thing and a loose thing. Michael Jackson thing loose up. Quincy Jones have some of him thing. L.A. Reid have some of him thing. People never land full of cowboy, but none of so Bob thing go. Bob Marley thing no work so. Bob Marley thing no work so. Bob thing and a joke thing. Bob have places all over where you can go see Bob Marley alive in flesh. Cause once your name not dead, you're still alive. Michael Jackson name swindle done since Michael dead, you know. Elvis name swindle done since Elvis dead, you know. Bob the uncle man dead and bigger than when he did alive, you know. Bob is the only artist where dead, and instead of him diminish and minimize, Bob Marley is actually expanding bigger than he was alive. Bob, big man thing, if Bob Marley is a lion, Michael Jackson is a little poodle. No disrespect. But Michael great, but him can't greater than Bob. Because the odds and the obstacle where Bob he'd have to face to reach up there, so to kick you off of the throne is immensely impossible. Where Bob reach, all know no other artist in the world can reach it. Let's just be honest. How much artists try? What time you hear some reggae artists but say them, yeah man, the next Bob Marley this where? When? How? What is he going to do to be the next Bob? There can never be a next Bob. Not even Ziggy can be a next Bob, not even Steven, not even Damien, not even Kibani, not even Rowan, not even Jojo. Nobody. Not even Bob offspring them. None. Kerry, tell me, right and tell me, because I could have figured something. Rose Watts, big up yourself. Not even Bob Pitney them can be the next Bob, because there is no next Bob. Neil God, when you say them a line I comments them. Uno realize, oh, Michael video them historical and Michael video them humongous and Michael video them are millions of dollars. Yeah, man, remember say the message in a Bob music in a carry make Bob so big. And Bob speak it before it happen. You understand? The impact what Bob have in the world and have on people, I'm sorry, but Michael don't have it. Michael have great impact and people faint and everything. But Bob impact, Bob make everybody want to live. Bob make everybody want to be righteous. Bob make everybody want to get up and be strong. Bob make you want to live. Bob make you want to take care of your family. Bob make you want to do the right thing in the sight of God. No, Lisa Hype. Michael is one of my favorite artists. Remember saying that we not take away from Michael, you know. Bob and Michael are the two greatest. But Michael have it all a second. Michael have it all a second. I swear it. Michael have to hold a second. Even as a musician, we are playing music across the world, right? When we go across the world, man, we sure. Say Bob nah feel it, we sure. If we're going to any country, not saying Michael not have that impact, you know, but Michael sang them not fitting in everything. Bob sang them fitting in everything. I remember say, what Baba sing at that time there, supposed to make nobody now want to see Bob, you know. See, somebody put up a major point here. Somebody said Bob died at 36, Michael died at 50 to do the maths. Alright, so that means that Michael do way more work and have more time to dominate and still could not outdo Bob. That's what me I talk about. No, but Mama, you have to understand. Them now gonna say, yeah, say as per to the world, them now gonna say that. You have to remember this too. The things them a Michael do to be popular and to stay popular. Remember Michael bleach out him skin, whether they have skin disease or not, is not your right to bleach out yourself. Remember Michael change him ear texture. Michael go out that bag of sitting to you know. Bob never do none of them things, the brother. Bob hold him on, you know. Bob hold him on, you know. And hold him lane, you know. And decide to say, I fight with the righteousness, you know. You understand what I say? Bob fight with the righteousness. Bob hold it. Bob decide to say, him nah like a Rastafari, no care what nobody want to say. And became the biggest thing whilst doing so without losing himself. I would account as somebody with the statistics and Michael, them have to look on statistics and know say Michael died at 50 like what the person said. So Michael numbers them are gonna obviously be better than Bob. Zine, because Michael had 50 years. He have like 114 year Pam Bob. You understand? At the top level. You understand what I say? I have to remember say also he had the media coverage. Zine? He had the media coverage. And even now, them are black reggae numbers. So imagine what they made do them time there. If now, when we have so much visibility, can see certain numbers by the back end and certain things, and we still get robbed, and them still take with the idiot. Imagine them time there. That means, you know, your Peter just say, when them put out the first 10,000 album theme and them sell off in a one day, them no print no more. Remember, it's not that people don't want anymore. You know? They didn't print anymore. Because they must say, no. That little dirty Joe from down at Jamaica, him sell have 10,000 records now one day. We not print no more. We cannot afford to print no more. And make Peter Tosh outdo all of our rock star them where a crackhead and I do bottom and I do the nasty something them. It can't work. Remember Peter Tosh interview them out there. So they need to look upon them thing there. A long time them a play with reggae music numbers. So if you anybody will come to me about numbers via Michael Jackson versus Bob Marley, would that be stupid? Because at that time, Jamaica Uncle have RGR and JBC. Remember good no man? I remember say JBC never used to show music every day. You never have entertainment report them time there. Your uncle have music on Saturday. And I think it was from 5 to 6 or something like that. 1 hour. And Bob just have one video with some little pitney. Wait, what that song the name again? I One Love, one of them with some little pitney. Are the uncle video that Bobby never circulate on that something like that? While Michael Jackson them have a whole heap of video, how much show, how much stadium them all can be a thing. But it wasn't, Bob thing them wasn't televised. You understand? Bob them never get no televised thing, and so the odds are harder for Bob. It would have come like when people that say, yo, Jay-Z, Nas, Lauryn Hill, who else around the place at them time? Puff Daddy, Maze, B.I.G., all of them people, we are going with themselves. Mobb Deep, Wu-Tang Clan, the whole of them, we are sell big in America. Remember say, Shaggy come out to all of them in a Jay-Z and everybody, you know. If you really want to talk the truth, you know. Remember Shaggy come dominate with a diamond selling album. That's even Michael Jackson that sent to Shaggy to perform. So, more on the overs when I say. When you see an artist have to go through the nicks and crannies of our Jamaican music setup and how much fight we get and can be that dominant, there is no comparison. Because really and truly Jay-Z them and Shaggy and Jay-Z them and Puffy them can't really talk to Shaggy. Because Shaggy sell diamond in a one go. Some of them sell diamond over 15, 20 years. Accumulation will turn diamond. Shaggy do that in at the same time when him album and kick up the place. That no normal. That is very, very abnormal. That a one in a lifetime thing. And you know say if Shaggy sell diamond, Zine, that mean a multiple diamond himself because them a play with the numbers. You understand what I say? So, if you know play the numbers game, you can't play numbers game with Jamaican music because we have been robbed via numbers all our lives. First thing, we don't have a distribution platform for ourselves. So, if Galaxy P, I distribute my record them, right? And the fans them request 2 million copy. Zine, why you question Crossy's girl? What? Crossy's girl in him? Fake pages. Me soon block you, man. Ask for you ask. So when you come to now, boom, and you give Galaxy P my song for distribute. Galaxy P see the request, 2 million requests. Galaxy P have an album out the same time. Galaxy P I'm gonna get 50,000 requests. You know what I'm gonna do? Print 40,000 for me. Print 50,000 of free record and sell it. In the logins that I say Galaxy P sell 50,000 while me only sell 40,000. But the demand is out there for me to sell 2 million records. But Galaxy P can afford for me sell 2 million records. You understand what I say? So what him do? Him ignore the request. You understand? Him ignore the request and print 50,000 a Fame record or whosoever him have signed to him and make it caught in the tabloid say this person sell 50,000 while the great person where you love and rate only sell 40. So mentally in your brain you start say, Zine, you start say the person will sell the 50,000 better than the person will sell the 40. When you don't know it's a systematic blockage and brainwash to make the other person sell 40 and the person here where me a benefit off and sell 50. After the game stay and it not gonna change. Until we have a distribution company set up where everybody can go there to find our music. Zine? Zine? So, we have to understand we need our own distribution system. What she say? What she say? Everybody has something to answer. Cross this girl, what you ask her? Ask about the question let me see Cross this girl. Because I don't like your name. If your name Cross this girl, I don't like your name. Because I don't like the Cross this girl. So if you're a good person, you need to change your name. I swear. Cross this girl, what you say? What the question what you ask? Oh, what she say if it's an artist bigger than Bob to me? No, hell fucking no. Bob is the biggest artist of all time. Gonna ask me say. And listen, I do not speak because I'm Jamaican. I am speaking from a logical standpoint. There is no artist in the world bigger than Bob Marley. The closest thing that comes to Bob Marley is Michael Jackson. And Michael is still a far way from Bob. Because the way how Bob had to reach where he is today. But Michael never got through them something there. Michael never have them blockage there. Prince Hakeem, I say I use Jamaican bias. I'm not using Jamaican bias, bro. I am trying to tell you that everywhere in the world you go, Bob is the man. Even after death, Bob is the man. Michael's legacy has deteriorated and watered down and gone to the dogs. Michael don't have a legacy was solid like Bob's legacy. Bob's legacy is the most solid legacy of any artist. Even right now, living artist legacy don't solid and put together like Bob one. And I just know we have to give Rita a whole heap of respect. We have to give the Honorable Rita Marley a whole heap of respect. Because Bob's legacy wouldn't be the same if it wasn't for Miss Rita Marley, Mrs. Rita Marley, and also Bunny Wailer. So we have to know these things too, because some of don't know these things. Rita and Bunny Wailer start the Bob Marley Foundation, you know. You understand? That's why them say you have to have a good woman in your life at all times. You understand what I say? Cause no, remember saying Kerry, you can't say it's sad that Jamaican people don't know how powerful Bob legacy is. You have to understand them tainted by so hold on there. Somebody said Bob never just walk on stage and 10,000 people faint. Bob sang go in a country and then turn it in a national anthem. Michael has never had that. Remember say the freedom of Africa was led by Bob Marley music, you know. If you never know, you know. When the revolution are going on and the uprising where black people are fight back for them glory, you know. A Bob Marley sang them, motivate them to fight and make them fight. Them not go up on the battlefield without Bob's song them a sing. Michael has never had that. So if you want to go in or what have and what not, both of them have things where the next one not have. You understand? Both of them have things that each other don't have. And then this is what you need to pay attention to. Bob Marley's content was not accepted in the world. Bob Marley's content was not accepted in the world. So for you to be an enemy of the globe, because Bob Marley was not an enemy of the state, you know. Bob Marley was an enemy of the globe because there was white dominance in the world and oppression was at its highest. And Bob music motivated and inspired black people to free themselves. So Bob was seen as the enemy. Let me see where Crossy's girl I said. Let me see how we are page there. I can't see if you are question, you know. Not too much comment there for we Crossy's girl. Let me not see her. Crossy's girl. Yeah, I'm not see her, you know. I'm telling you, I like Crossy's girl name anyway, you know. Fuck if you name Crossy's girl. Yeah, so listen what me I say now. I have to understand this thing. Yeah. Baba Revolution is Michael Jackson a dancer, funky man. In the last part, Michael starts singing couple thing. Somebody said Michael Jackson is the biggest artist in the world. End of story. The question is who is bigger? Who is the bigger artist? Not what they did to get there. More odd than my youth. But this is what makes you the bigger artist. Because you're going to say who are the bigger artists. Based on what Bob play more than Michael. Bob Marley's songs play more than Michael Jackson. So what you're going to say? But I don't understand what you say. Oh, Michael bigger than Bob. I still try wait for you to tell me. Michael has family legacy. Michael born in the music. Bob are the first. Bob are the icebreaker. Bob never have no big music family and nobody with no money. Bob come from hungry, sleep on floor, not a bed, not a father. Him mother alone, we are talk about. I want to you, sales lie, numbers do lie. You can't come to me with nothing you go Google about sales. Bob bigger than Michael everywhere. You talk about. I want to you, man. Remember say, from a younger age, you have Michael Jackson, have Quincy Jones, them and bag of people that help him. Remember say one big superstar singer, what's your name again? Michael to the people, you know. Somebody say Michael should be when say Michael should be bigger. All of them never have no scandal for Michael, him still couldn't be bigger than Bob. Done people. Bob is the biggest artist of all times. Michael Jackson is second in line. And then Elvis Presley. You understand what I say? Yeah, and then probably Stevie Wonder. But Bob sit on the top of the throne. Bob is the man. Bob is the ultimate. You understand what I say? Yeah. Big up on yourself.
This is the end of another video. If you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe. Also, drop your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think about what Foota Hye had to say. Drop your condolences in the chat as well, in the comment as well, and also drop your opinion regarding the Bob Marley and Michael Jackson scenario. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a splendid and awesome rest of your week.